Tuesday. Today we're going to move on to our next reading. So yesterday you spent a little bit of time building your model, trying to show that your understanding between thermal energy and temperature, and you're starting to build a little bit of understanding there, especially when we think about particles and how they spread when you increase or decrease thermal energy. So today now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be diving into specifically temperature. I know some of you might be thinking temperature, well I know what temperature is, and you might, but what we're going to be doing today is talking about the three different types of temperature that we use. You're probably familiar with the old Celsius and Fahrenheit. I know in the United States we use Fahrenheit quite a bit, and in the lab we've used Celsius sporadically here and there. But another temperature that you're going to be reading a little bit about today is called the Kelvin scale. It's another one of those scientific measurement scales that we use more in the science departments, but just another opportunity for you today. So what you're going to be doing today is you're going to be reading through and diving into the three different types of ways that we use or measure temperature. I'm going to ask you to make sure that you're looking at this video. It does a nice job distinguishing between the three. And then last but not least, we get down here. And this is where we get a little bit of math. But again, if you follow along, I think you'll be doing just fine. So this, the way we read this here is if you're trying to convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit. So say I had something that was 100 degrees Celsius. What you do is you take that measurement, so your 100 degrees Celsius, you take 100 times 1.8. So in that case, 100 times 1.8 would be 180, and then you just add 32. So in this case, that would be 212. If you're looking to do the opposite now, where you're looking to convert from Fahrenheit to Celsius, that's where you would take your number, and then you would subtract 32, and then divide by 1.8. So again, you can use a calculator. There's a couple of different samples down here, just some opportunities to practice. The one thing I would encourage you to give a go would be this temperature translation or activity. And the way it works is you click on the launch button here, and away we go. And now that we've loaded up, so over here again, don't worry about this. This is just like the measurements we just did before, so you don't have to really worry about trying this. So this would be just an opportunity for over here to just practice some. So like right here, for example, just like we had talked about, Celsius to Fahrenheit, so 30 degrees Celsius into Fahrenheit, so that would be 30 times 1.8, and then you would add 32. And then so you can try practicing some of our conversions. You can try the next assignment, see what happens. So again, say I type in 54, which again is going to be wrong. And then you can see, hey, they can give you some hints here. Again, just an opportunity for you. This is not by any means a must do. It is a can do. It's just giving you an opportunity to practice a little bit more with the Fahrenheit scale. Remember now, after you finish up, after you read and you practice, again, please take the practice, and then you got to click turn in up here. And once you do that, that's all we need from you today, and then we'll be building off of temperature on Wednesday. Again, have a great day, folks, and we hope to hear from you if you have any questions.